Heroes.
And Villains of Endsweek.
You guys are watching episode 5.
This many.
That's 15. 5 of Heroes vs. Villains. I'm Michael.
And I am Zach. Allegedly.
You guys are watching Board Game Centric.
You better be.
So aggressive.
Or else.
What's up, guys? We are back again, episode 5.
Just for you. This just in. We did another episode. It's episode 5.
Episode 5. And today we got 3 brand new games that we've never played. Well, technically you played Legends.
And they're not new because we did open up Resistor a few weeks ago.
A while ago. It's been a while by this time. By the time this video is posted, it's been a while.
Oh yeah, because time distortions.
So anyway, in a few videos ago we talked about Rokugan. I think that was a couple episodes ago. And I mentioned that I really wanted to get Legends of the Five Rings. So we did.
And it was a great pick for episode 5, because 5 and 5. We did that on purpose.
Anyway, also a past episode we opened Cave-In. If you want to watch our box opening video for that, you can click somewhere around here and it'll be there. And
great game, it turns out.
Again, like I said, Resistor. So, those are our 3 games for this episode. Let's talk about them.
All about them.
What did we play first? We played Cave-In.
Cave-In, yeah. Great game.
Cave-In was a lot of fun.
10 out of 10 would play again.
Would play again. It's definitely a game I'd love to bring to the table again. Get some new friends, get some new people. Hey, check out this game. It's fairly unique. It uses a deck building aspect. Kind of like you're buying, you're purchasing, and like you're purchasing mercenaries that you then later use to buy minerals that ultimately score you points at the end of the game.
Yeah, and you steal them from your opponents.
So
as you play cards, you're limited in how many cards you can have on your hand, and on the board. And during your turn, you can pretty much, for the most part, give up all your actions and just say, nah, your board's my hand.
Yeah. So you have bases. You have bases, what are called bases. Your mercenaries that you use go into your base, and then that's the base you can then raid. So if someone has a bunch of awesome cards that you're like, oh man, I really wish I had that, you can raid their base, and then you have those cards in your hand.
Yeah. I played a whole strategy where I just tried to recruit as little as possible and raided for everything I needed in the beginning.
And it worked out pretty well.
Still lost.
You did lose. Heroes won that game.
Unfortunately. Don't worry.
Up for Heroes.
Turns out they needed those minerals more than I did. I have my chewable tablets.
Alright, second game we played was Legend of the Five Rings. It is a one-person versus one-person type of game. Yeah. And it falls in the theme of Rokugan. It's in the world of Rokugan. Yeah,
pretty complicated, especially when you're trying to learn the game.
It is fairly. Oh, we didn't rate Cave-In. Let's go back a second and rate Cave-In.
Rewind.
Rating for Cave-In before we move forward.
8 out of 10. I like that. It's an easy number.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got great replayability. It looks amazing. The art's fantastic. The colors just pop. The only thing I wish that we had for this, we don't, are the plastic versions of the commanders. Is that what they were? Doesn't matter. The plastic versions of the figures over the cardboard standees.
Being that it was a Kickstarter game, and I didn't get the Kickstarter version. It is a Kickstarter version, but it wasn't the Kickstarter version with the bonus figures. Those would have been really cool. The cardboard ones look great, but the minis look really good too. Yeah,
we'll just 3D print them later, and hopefully they'll look okay. Probably not, but whatever. We'll love them all the same.
Anyway, I rate the game 8 out of 10. Also, it was great. It was simple. It looks great. Good quality in cards. Everything kind of like what we said when we opened the box.
Yeah.
So
dig it.
Oh my goodness! Did you really say?
That was an accident. That was an inside voice that got outside.
Legend of the Five Rings. Great game. It was a lot of fun. Again, it's in the lore of Rokugan. Rokugan is definitely a multiplayer game. I think it supported 6 people.
Battle for Rokugan went up to 7. I don't know.
Didn't know that.
I think there's another game that came out before Legend, like more of like a TCG style.
Legend of the Five Rings was originally a TCG.
Yeah, I know nothing about that other than
it was originally a trading card game, and they pretty much took that aspect of it and then made it into a living card game. So now you can just go out and buy the not boosters, but the packs and get all the cards. And it's still very competitive.
We did that. We both bought copies of the core games and the expansions without learning anything. Yeah, and I think about half of the book that comes with the box is teaching you how to build the decks. So far we've only used the Crane versus Lion decks.
Which is what you get out of the box.
Yeah, because we're taking baby steps.
But what the builds gives you out of the box. You have everything from all the clans. So.
Yeah, and it gives you little strategies and tips on how the clans play. Amazing game though. Once you get a few games under your belt, the game just gets easier to play, easier to learn, and fantastic.
It's very like, I don't want to say it's like Magic or
Ashes.
It's a lot like Ashes.
Kind of.
We might do Ashes in a future episode.
I hope so. I love that game.
But so it's round based instead of turn based. I mean, you still take turns within the round, but based on the round, who's first player, you get priority, things like that. And it's a lot more intricate, I think. Like Magic's like, oh, here, I play this monster and then I attack. Here, it's literally, I'm playing this, playing this, playing this. I'm choosing what to attack, what province to attack to try to gain better control in the situation.
Yeah. I would say it isn't more intricate than Magic. Magic is a little easier to learn in the beginning. Can be.
I would say it was more.
But to play more complicated and intense, higher level games, you have to take the bar exam for Magic. That is crazy. Regardless, this game it just starts at this difficulty level and just kind of stays there. Like it kind of goes up sometimes, kind of goes down. But mostly so far,
right there. It's very tournament heavy right now.
Yeah, fantastic game. Can't recommend it enough. Had a lot of fun playing it, even though we both fumbled our way through it on a few things and screwed up some rules. Still fun.
I would say rating, I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
For sure.
I might go closer to the 8. And the only reason is just because if this is a game that you want to buy and you think you're going to sit down and play it easily without going through a bunch of rules, like if you just want to sit down and play a game, like a card game, like, oh, this is going to be fun, let's play this for a little bit. Not your game.
Epic PvP would be your game.
Yes. But if it's a game like, hey, I really want to learn something that's a lot in depth, has really deep strategy, great game. So I'm going to say 8.5 out of 10.
You know what? He said 9 out of 10 the first time. I'm going to stick to that. 9 out of 10. The art is amazing. The quality of the cards is amazing. I forgot the name of the word. Anyway, it plays great. The style of it's great. I really like it. I forgot everything. Just buy the game.
Just buy the game.
I forgot what else.
So who won that? Heroes or villains? Heroes.
Wait. No, you didn't. The villains won. You know why? Because we outwitted him with our political prowess.
It got so close, though.
It did
so
at the very end.
Different aspects, like you go in with military might or political might, basically.
Oh, and he tried. This is the Lions. They tried.
They're heavily military based, while you were heavily politically based.
And our fortresses were, without knowing it, exact opposites of each other. I had a bonus.
There's a nice random.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was a lot of fun. Once we got to the end, I lost, but we had a lot of fun playing it. I would definitely play again. It's definitely one of those. Hey, cool. Your one buddy's coming over. Let's play a cool game.
Yeah.
Legend of 5 Rings.
If you're gonna play it, set aside at least 45 minutes. If you're just learning the game,
set aside about an hour.
Hour and a half to really lock in the rules and just get a feel for the game. You know, definitely take your time when you're learning how to play this game. I would suggest reading the book and watching a YouTube video or two while playing, just to kind of make sure you're doing it the right way.
Yeah, for sure. And the last game, Resistor. Not Register, as you
Not
Registar.
Register.
In past videos.
Resistor is a game where two people play and the villain always wins. That's me. The villain won.
The villains did win.
I get hit once though. So
it's level 99 game. I like different things. They have tactics, pixel tactics, and different things like that.
Yeah, fantastic game. Also, remembered what I was going to say earlier. Thematic. Legend of the 5 Rings is very thematic, just like Resistor.
So Resistor was really cool. It's player versus player, just like Legend of the 5 Rings, but completely different. You have basically
a fun time.
You're both basically supercomputers, and you're basically connecting lines of, I don't want to say lines of code, but lines of code from your computer to their computer.
In a very retro fashion with lots of computer chips, lockdown chips and ribbons, and resistor pieces. Resistor chips. Yeah. And, every time you hit a resistor, it blows up a part of the board, and you get closer, and the game gets a little more difficult.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You flip cards. The coolest aspect of it that I really like is on these cards, they're two-sided. So I have a side that I see, and like Zach could have a side that he sees. You only have two cards in your hand, but you know what the opponent has, at least your side. So it's almost like you have 4 cards in your hand.
Yeah,
but you have no control of what's happening with those cards almost.
You can look at it as 4 cards in your hand, or you're essentially holding your opponent's hand for them. That they stress heavily that you do not flip your cards over, don't look at them, and it will kind of ruin the game a little bit if you do. You kind of want to know how bad your opponent is screwing up when they draw that other card or they switch something. You're just like, oh, you messed up, buddy.
It's a really cool aspect that I haven't seen any other game do before.
Yeah, and the heroes weren't good at it. The villains adapted quickly.
Yeah. So, heroes down 2 this season. So,
heroes caught up pretty fast. So it's pretty hard maintaining any lead. So I'm just glad to have something.
Yeah. So, alright guys, that was episode 5. Let us know what you want to see in the future.
Please, because we don't know what to do in the future.
We enjoy doing these videos. And I hope you guys are enjoying these videos as well. I don't know how long season 1's going to last, but I hope that it keeps going.
We're just going to keep going till whatever happens. Until we lose our jobs. Halfway there. No.
Anyway, thanks again. Like, share, subscribe, follow us on Facebook.
Hit that bell icon.
Bell icon.
Boom.
Snapchat. We're pretty much doing anything. BoardGameCentric.com.
Twitter. BoardGameCentric.com.
We are.
I forgot what you mentioned.
We are on Twitter.
I just forgot what words he said.
We don't really use it.
Like Facebook, we don't really use it. Kind of sometimes, not really.
But if you guys do that, that's awesome. Leave us comments, send us messages, say hey, do whatever. We'd love to chat with you guys.
Yeah, and as always, we're going to just do our best to get more and more proactive into this as we slowly step away from our jobs to hopefully make this our full-time job. Just one day at a time, we're getting closer. And
every day.
All we want to do is just live that board game lifestyle. We just want to bring games to you, talk about them.
Board games are live.
We have our website. We're going to eventually make it live at some point.
It should be live by this video.
By this video, probably.
So if you guys haven't figured this out real quick.
We don't know what we're doing. Surprise.
Heroes vs. Villains as a series is pre-recorded weeks in advance.
No, it's not. It's live.
Weeks
what?
Weeks in advance.
Are you serious?
Yes. Weeks in advance just because that's the way it fits better in our time schedule. We'd love to do this every week. By this point, we're probably only doing it every other week. If that changes, or if it works better, if you like seeing this every week, just let us know and help us out. Tell us, hey, what can we do? What other games can we do? Things you would like to see, and we will take that in consideration because we want to produce more content for you.
And we're listening to what you say. We rely heavily on feedback from everyone. Again, because we want to be as involved with everyone as possible. We love games. We want to see other people love games. We want to interact with people and enjoy games together, even if we do not ever meet each other. And that's just our goal. That's the point of our website. You go there. We're going to try and post blogs that are even semi-interesting or digestible. They won't be good. By this time you see this video, maybe there'll kind of be something going on a little bit.
So I know we're talking in a present tense, but for you guys it would be a past tense kind of thing.
And we're kind of future tense because we don't know what we're doing still, and I don't know what we have done.
Awesome.
I'm confused easily. That's just me.
But anyway, guys, thanks so much. We appreciate you guys watching. We love the comments. Again, like, share, subscribe, follow us anywhere and everywhere you can. We appreciate it, honestly.
Yeah, and hit BoardGameCentric.com when you get a chance. Check it out. If it's not live, it will be. We love you.
And remember, it's all in the box.
Yep.
Come on, man.
At least I didn't do that one. fine.